We have assembled the slide cassette. Now, we will permeabilize the tissue. First, we will prepare the permeabilization enzyme. Immediately before use, we spin down briefly, resuspend in 1.2 mils of HCl, pipette mix, centrifuge briefly, and verify there is no precipitate. Then we equilibrate to 37 degrees Celsius. Store unused resuspended enzyme at -20 degrees Celsius. Do not freeze thaw more than 3 times. Place a thermocycler adapter in the thermocycler. Prepare a thermocycler with the following incubation protocol and start the program. We have control RNA, previously prepared 0.1x SSC, and slide seals. Finally, we have the assembled slide in the slide cassette flat on the bench. We are ready to permeabilize the tissue. Add 2 microliters of control RNA to the center of well A1. Do not add permeabilization enzyme to well A1. Now, we will start the permeabilization time course. Add 70 microliters of permeabilization enzyme to well B1. Dispense and remove reagents along the side of the wells without touching the tissue sections and without introducing bubbles. Tap the cassette where appropriate to ensure even coverage. Tap gently to avoid splashing of the reagent. Remove the back of the adhesive slide seal. Align the slide seal with the surface of the slide cassette. Ensure that the slide seal is applied lightly to enable subsequent removal and reapplication of the seal. Place the slide cassette on the thermocycler adapter at 37 degrees Celsius. Close the lid. After the incubation time has elapsed, we will move to the next well and repeat the process. After 6 minutes, open the thermocycler lid, remove the slide cassette from the thermocycler, and place on a flat work surface. Remove the slide seal by pulling from the edge while firmly holding the slide cassette with one hand. Ensure that no liquid splashes out of the wells. Add 70 microliters of permeabilization enzyme along the side of well C1. Tap the cassette after each reagent addition to ensure uniform coverage. Tap gently to avoid splashing of the reagent. Seal the cassette to prevent evaporation during permeabilization. Confirm uniform coverage by checking the underside of the cassette. Incubate on the thermocycler adapter at 37 degrees Celsius with the lid closed. When the incubation is complete, repeat all steps of the process, including the tapping, sealing, and incubation, working backwards to the shortest incubation time. Work backwards to the shortest incubation time according to the suggested time course. These times may be adjusted depending on the tissue type. Do not add permeabilization enzyme to the negative control in the well D2. Remove the slide cassette from the thermocycler adapter after time course completion. Remove the permeabilization enzyme from each well without touching the tissue sections. Add 100 microliters of 0.1x SSC to all wells except the positive control well A1. We have completed tissue permeabilization. Next, we will perform cDNA synthesis.